playing the modded Minecraft with the sky and the bees and all the things in between. Welcome all the peeps in chat. Maurice, Aloni Salad, Floyan, Reenie Ree, Tunker Out, Soundwave Hope, Slice, Bendictus, Lucky East Boy. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are still playing the Sky Bees. Last stream we spent so much time doing all this crazy power stuff, and that was a long time ago that we used that sign. I now remember what we were trying to get power for. Centrifuge. Ah, this, which we can quite easily craft, I believe. So if we can get power to centrifuges and put them next to our beehives, we can potentially start to automate some of this stuff, right? Now, we got that over there, we got this over here. This is another way of producing power that was kind of lame. The one that we got over here, this is the one I think to go with. Are you going to be in Ren's stream today as well, says Tunker Out? I am. I'm not going to be streaming myself, but I'll be a part of the shenanigans. I planned on playing this, you see. So, heat generator. So, let's add that. And that. Also, can I remove some of these things now? Like, I am so not interested in any of that stuff there. Any of this stuff here. Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with the steel. Back down to our basics. So this room will get decorated at some point and probably not have much more in it. But we'll see how it goes. I should also get a chest over there for things related to that mod, I guess. We got some new music in the ear today. I shot a message to Jim Kirkwood, the artist that we're listening to, and they were happy for us to have a listen to some of their music on the stream. So we are listening to the Middle-earth record that came out in 1990. I wrote about this on my music blog if you want to have a read of my thoughts. It's sort of like a precursor to Dungeon Synth, but like fantasy synth music, based on, you know, heavy inspiration from Lord of the Rings and Tolkien. And I really loved it. I really thought it was great. And I also then realised it's the kind of thing I would play on my streams. So why don't we just ask the fella? And he was cool with it. So here we are, listening to a bit of Jim Kirkwood. And if you're on the second channel, there'll probably be a link to like Bandcamp in the description box. You should go check it out. Right. Wow. Look at all this. Almost full up. One slot left. I don't have a zoom key. And my inventory is actually really clear. That's cool. Let's put these things away. We're going to use these today. I know that. So we're working on making our generators. We're going to make a couple of these, right? Osmium, copper, furnace, iron. We're going to need a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to, you know, one step at a time craft some things. That is the wrong type. That is the correct type. And that is some correct type as well. We're going to be making some pistons here, aren't we? So I probably need a bunch of planks. So let's say we're gonna start off making like at least 4 of these, I think. Apparently I can't shift click that. Spark Bench kind of laggy every time I open it, or slow, or something. Something's up with it. It doesn't like those vertical ones. Don't we have some of those somewhere around here? I think it likes painted ones as well. I'm not sure. Will it accept? Yeah, it'll accept that. Do these stack? They don't stack. So 4 of those. Let's make 4 centrifuges. That means 4 pistons. We'll chop that in half. There we go. Okay, which one are we doing now? Centrifuge. So some buckets. A few more would be nice. And we got a noise in the air. It is Rebecca11 gifting a sub to Daft Piator. Thank you for that gifted sub, Rebecca. Appreciate it. As always, thank you for supporting our community. Oh, I literally need just one more than that, don't I? It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes in this game. More copper, that's good. And more copper again. What are we doing, says Kato. We're going to work on some automation of the bees today. I mean, that was the initial attraction to this mod, something different, working with the bees. So I kind of want to go in that direction. Also, we could speed this up a little bit quite easily. Oh, hello. What am I trying to do? Making an absolute mess of this. Just put some in there was the idea. Kieto says I missed 2 minutes of content. Oh, well, you'll never know the mysteries of those 2 minutes and what we said. You know? The amazing things that we talked about. The life-changing things. Nixie says, hope you're having an amazing day. I am actually. I've had a really nice day. Do you know why? The sun is out. Like, I feel like it's just making a huge difference to my mood. I've been outside walking. It's not as cold. Just in a good mood because of that. I hope it keeps up throughout the week, you know? Why haven't I made any armour yet, says Jules Gobber. Armour is overrated. All these people talking about armour. You know? It's overrated. Quest complete, centrifuge, amazing. Right, so 4 of those, 4 of these. Now we can lava log this to generate energy. I don't know if it would be enough to run the centrifuge. We might also want an intermediary of a battery at some point. You know, let's go type in battery. And that is a very cheap battery, so we will add that to our list. What we don't have in our list, it is the same mod actually, isn't it? Silic. Over here, I never really bookmarked these. So we're going to need energy cables. Redstone and stairs. Well, we can just do a big batch of that straight away, although we'll need to smelt. I'll tell you what, I haven't got a lot of cobble. So we'll grab that. Salty Potato, thank you for the nice message. Well, hopefully you'll learn something about what's going on here, right? So we need smooth stone for stairs and then redstone for the other stuff. Cool. We got Morbrick 77 here for 24 months. 2 years indeed. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you for 2 years of support. Game of Bread Baker says turn the music down a little bit, please. It's the same volume we always have it. Like, this is just my set volume. Should be relatively reasonable. How many of those do I need? Oh yeah, quite a few actually. Think about it. Okay, so we'll grab those. At least make a few to get going, because we're going to have to do some sort of brain thinking. Oh, the old brain thinking. Going to have some brain thoughts. So, with these, we can kind of start generating power straight away, but we also want to think about automation. I'm going to need more types of cable and stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, going to grab some lava buckets for this project. And let's put away some of the things we no longer need. Which is all of that. I feel like that put away more than I thought. Okay, right, let's go have a look at how this all works again. We're going to need to make a beehive, right? Or maybe we could just take one of these newer ones and mess them about a bit. So we come up with a pretty good design right here, I think. However, some peeps think that the cage here should be too tall, which we could probably manage quite easily. Maybe give them some more space. Now, each one of these could actually have its own clock. We could probably make lots of timers. So rather than have everything sort of dependent on redstone, we'd still need to put these things proximity to this. So we'll probably want another one of those, as this is like one setup and we're going to build some new ones. Now, we're going to have a generator nearby that will power the centrifuge. And I want to hook it up, so I guess this is going to... I kind of picture myself using one centrifuge per beehive. Maybe if we place this on the ground. So RF in there, bottles go in here, Actually, no, I think... Not sure what's going on with that. This might be a little bit more complicated than I initially thought, but I got some ideas. I think we're going to need more of these basic item collectors. Or maybe I could actually have multiple ones run through one thing. It's hard to say. Maybe we could just start off with a rudimentary thing down here to experiment. So if I go ahead and break this cable, I'm going to break it there though, just because it's configured in the other spot. I think it got picked up by this thing, so we should see it inside. Alright, so as items accumulate in here, we're going to think about what's accumulating and how can we use it. For example, we might not even do any of the honey bottle stuff for our new system. So, one thing I haven't done in a while is taking out all of these. We got My Name is Bubbles here with the Prime. Thank you, Bubbles. Appreciate it. By the way, I got a whole cup of tea here. It's time to start drinking it, I think. It's time to start drinking it. Alyssa the Hun says there is a better item collector you can use. Well, don't hold back. Let us know what it's called. Julio says, have you started thinking about automatic bottle restocking? Well, that is a part of what I'm looking into now, right? Developing some better systems for what we're doing. Oh, it looks like we've probably just been out of bottles everywhere for a while, according to this. Don't they usually end up with like honey bottles left? But I guess when you got nothing but honey bottles left, it will dispense them and then the item picker picks them out. So, oops. As you can see, we're in need of more bottles overall. Okay, we got Polkian here for 8 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for 8 months of support. Some good tea there. Some good tea. Right, I'm not seeing any what this other item collector suggestion is. We need one of our own to continue testing. So yeah, look at this, right? Now let's say we ignore the honey bottles for a second and we bring in, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go grab that battery so we can power this centrifuge. I think we're gonna have to basically take bottles out of the equation. Wow, that thing did not actually fill up very much. Okay, looks like it might need something between the two. You know where that went, right? No, no, it went over there. So, extract mode over here. Am I missing something? It's the same mod. Does it only take out the top or bottom? Because that's got like a thing that kind of matches up, right? This is an energy cable, yep. So maybe... disable it. What's going on here then? I can't extract? I don't understand. This does say Emma. Whoa. Oh. Oh, okay. Facing south. Interesting. Ah, I had the wrong mode. Just have to place it down again. Right, so now we got extract mode. No? Okay. You know, one step at a time. Ah, wait, that's all I needed to do actually, was just put it in exporting mode. So it stores 10 KF at a time. Right, now, let's say we're not getting bottles into this system. All we're going to get is honeycombs, right? And we don't need to refuel anything to continuously get honeycombs. So if the honeycombs come into the system, we also need bottles, I believe, and these are probably empty bottles. So each one of these could have a stack. No? Ah, right, that's going to fill up and stop. I've played enough modded to know that that'll eventually just stop. So we also need a way to extract the honey, which we could do with like liquid pipes and a tank nearby. So I think the way we're going at the moment, we want an item collector that works in a smaller range on an individual basis. And then this whole platform that we built here, this just might become like one single room for our first little setup. You can collect the honey with a tank, says Trippy Frost. Good to know. So, what other item collectors do we have? We had someone say that there was a better one, and now I want to use a different one. It's from the same mod, actually. And we have one of these solidification chambers. That's... the blaze powder's kind of pricey. A bit of a weird item to have in the middle. We also got no idea how this one works. Or we could just use that again. I mean, this is again like a bit of a grind just to get this thing. Now it can do up to 5. Can it go like and do a very small range so that we don't have much overlap? It can. Look, it can go quite low. That's probably enough to keep it away from other beehives. So I think, in that case, we'll stick with the same one. We'll stick with what we know. So we need to farm some obsidian, which involves a bucket and me standing over here and playing a little game of clicker. So for every one of these that we do, we need 4. So that's a total of 16. And then we need 4 ender pearls. So we're going to do a bit of a grind here at the beginning. 12, is that right? No, 4 times 16. What am I on about? There we go. So now we need to get our hands on ender pearls. And this is just the old sand gravel game again, I think. We've got lots of gravel there. Let's check it out, because I'm otherwise going to forget, right? Emeralds. And did we ever learn about netherrack having more? Oh, it does actually. What's the recipe? Might be worth doing a bit of netherite mesh. It's not telling me the recipe. Tell me the uses. That's odd. Why can't I see the netherite mesh, peeps? Oh, smithing table. What a wally. So I need an ingot. Now, where do I get the scraps from? Sieving. Here we go. Crushed netherite. 1% chance. How do we make the netherite? Because... there you go. So I'd need 400. Nah, it's way too much of a grind. I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it just to get that little extra %. So... back to square one, because I forgot, because it was a rabbit hole. It is crushed endstone from that, actually. Glowstone into redstone. See, I've totally forgotten the whole thing. Where's my glowstone at? There it is. 22, right? So with a basically 3% chance, every 33 is 1. So we need like at least 150 glowstone. And that means that we need to sieve tons of dust. Well, at least we know what we're aiming for now, right? At least we know. Okay, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Let's get some item cables. Yeah, we got one there. Sure, we got more of these item cables. Let's just pump it into the centrifuge while it's got some power. Let's see what happens. Oh, whoopsie. Will it keep putting things in there? It's interesting how the chest was empty for a moment there. Didn't like bottles and stuff disappear. Now they've come back. Well, either... Oh, look, it's connected there. Ha! Amazing. Okay. Well, we know. You know, we know. What happened to them? Now, what I'm thinking... that's kind of odd, isn't it? Isn't that disconnected? Y'all seeing this? That shouldn't be able to happen. Let's do it that way around. Where are they going now then? Right, the bottles have made their way in there, which is no surprise. Okay, that looks normal to me now. That looks totally normal. And, yeah. Obviously, I've got to empty this, but, you know, it's doing something. Get a magnet. Oh, I wanted to do that the other day, and I forgot. Magnets are a thing here. Oh, Britannia? Oh, dear. Well, if it's Britannia, I'm not bothering. And that looks like a block more than an item over there. Oakley dokley then. So, we need to grab lots of sand and dust and gravel. Yeah, gravel's the main thing. We also need a wand and a hammer. Let's do this. I'm using your auto clicker and it's the best I've used, says Laz Lazar. Oh, good to hear. Glad it's working for you. It gets smaller the more I place. How have I not placed it all already? How much gravel is there? I'm going to die inside my own base. I'm going to accidentally suffocate myself at this rate. Goodness me, that's a lot of gravel. Dang, I didn't even get to place it all. It's kind of amazing, really. I've got a feeling we're going to get plenty of sand from this. This music is epic. Just gotta say it. So glad we can put this on. How do I get the ancient spores so fast, says Daniel? Oh, you got to sieve for them. Sieving is the way to get ancient spores. They're pretty easy to get early on. What's your auto clicker called, says Altera Void. It's called XAFK, I believe. Or XAHK even. As in auto hotkeys. It's just an auto hotkey script. Is it me or that sand like totally disappear? Yeah, I feel like I should have more sand. Some of it just disappeared, I swear. Didn't make its way into there somehow, did it? No. Right, now we got to get a new hammer and a new one of those. There we go. Hey X, you can use item routers. Item routers? What are they? And Why can I use them? What do they do? Item routers? What is it? I don't even know what it is. It's definitely craftable now, isn't it? What is it, peeps? Did the sand go into the ender hopper? You know, I thought it would have been out of range of the ender hopper. It might have done. Okay, we're taking the mick a little bit now with the amount of sand we're putting on here. The music is epic, says Daniel. It really is, right? It really is. I mean, I've been loving listening to it the past week or so. And I feel like, you know, the more I listen to it, the more it just solidifies. Sometimes you listen to something and it's like, it's really good for a while, and then you start to go, it's starting to tire, you know? Okay, yeah, they're definitely disappearing. Like, there you go, they are actually up here. It's just keeping it for us so that we can do more in the future. And now I'm just left with like random blocks lying around here and there, eh? Okay, so I'm guessing this thing picked up some more? Yeah. X, try to compress the sand into compressed sand. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. We got noises in the air. We got Chazza1224 here with the Prime subscription. Actually, just with a regular subscription. Resting Griffin's here with the Prime for 26 months. Matsabu's here for 27. We got Anna Bomb Banana gifting subs to Rippling Banana. Thank you so much, Anna, as always, for supporting the fellow bananas. CHRL's here for 2 months. Been really enjoying this season. Glad you have. I've been enjoying it too. Series even. It's been a lot of fun. We've been learning, doing the modded stuff again. I don't think this, you know, to be frank, I don't think this pack was the best choice, but to certainly get myself reacquainted with modded, it has been good. I feel like if I were to pick another pack to play after this, I would have a far better idea of what I would want to do with it. Use quantum tanks to infinity fluid space, 3 bucket, 6 iron. Really? Quantum tank? That cheap? Because, you know, I saw the quantum tank suggestion earlier and I'm thinking, it's probably something you can't craft for another 20 live streams. Dang, that seems a bit over the top, doesn't it? Let's go and add it so we make it later on. Seems way over the top. Oh yeah, we expanded all our storage recently, so now we can store all these things in vast quantities, which is good. I wonder if any of it gets caught by the thing up top. Yeah, look, a little bit of it goes up here. Classic. Okay. Oh! Have we really gotten through all of it that quick? That seems criminally fast. No way. No way did we just do all of it that quick. Oh, no, we wouldn't have. I know. Ah, mystery solved. Of course we didn't do it that quick. Dude, I so got to make another drawer controller. That's not expensive. Why have I not made that? Why have I not made that sooner? I remember thinking like, oh, too much effort. No. No, it's not. It's like really simple. Dang it, I need some planks. There we go. Something? Did I get any? Should need 2 of those, don't I? Wait, did I pick the right thing actually? Draw controller. Oh, I didn't pick the right thing. Also, the slave might be what we want as well instead of the other one. So you want some torches, eh? Let's make the slave. I think the slave might do the same job. Now you want some quartz, eh? Okay, I believe I have some more drawers stashed away back here, yep. Gold, 1 gold. So that will now go over on the other side. You know, I might not actually be able to click on this thing, it's just a quick thought. So, I was kind of picturing putting it over here. Yes, I don't have an axe. I wonder if there's an all-in-one tool. I forget what they... Actually, no, all-in-one tool. A all-in-one. Nope, doesn't appear to be at least that thing. So I put it there. Can I like click? Nope. Dang it, that might not have been the thing to build. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's try and build the other one then. We live, we learn. It's called a Paxel, peeps are saying. Alright. Paxel. Ah, they do exist. So that's a good replacement for my pick, I guess. I wonder if it'll let me use a broken one. So, shovel. An axe, right? Hey, hey, hey! Let's me use a broken one. Well, what would you know? We've just upgraded some stuff. Well done. Well done, chat. Thank you. Now, I lost track of the other thing. So, draw controller. We need the diamond, we need another one of those, and we need some comparators again. Just take 2 from there, couldn't I? So, draw from over here, and then smooth stone and a diamond. Are we out of smooth stone again? No, we got some more. So, we try the other thing on the opposite side, and it faces towards us, though. And I can see everything in the system here. I do have to step out to get my dust. Slight flaw. Good, good. Okay, this time what we're going to do is put all of the dust on... Oh, we can't put all of it. Most of it on the hotbar. I wonder if this thing acts like a weapon as well, like 8.5. Maybe I just do that. Put that thing away. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum. Another one bites the dust. Jesland, thank you for your Prime subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. Paxel would be so convenient in vanilla, says Daft Pytor. It would, it would. Vanilla has a bit of a problem with the amount of tools and the amount of things that you want to do. As for adding a multi-tool, I think that the problem is the structure is already there, that you've got all these like separate tools, and they've introduced 1 or 2 extra, like things like shears. I know it makes sense for sheep, but it's like 1 tool, 1 application. It is a bit more spread out than that. But you really want to simplify it in a game where you want to build with lots of blocks. Sumer, if you're bored of Minecraft but don't want to go far away from Minecraft, you can try Terraria. People call it 2D Minecraft, but I think it's much more. I played Terraria. I'm also not bored of Minecraft. It's one thing you might notice about me, I don't seem to get bored of this game. So I do that, and like, yeah, wonderful. Less of a trip, but then all the dust is being stored in the system as well. I guess the trick there would be to like take this thing and move it around so it faces the other way or something. Oh, that's the sand, isn't it? Anyway, that's the last of our dust, so it's the last time we'll do this. And then we get to see if we have, what was it, 150 glowstone I think we wanted? Hey X, do you know any easy mod pack for noobs? I don't really, but I'm sure there are some out there catered towards noobs. One thing that's probably a good thing to do if you're not familiar with modded is to just start with 1 or 2 mods. Like try something like Quark, and maybe take like a copy of a world you've played in survival for a long time, and then throw on a mod. You know, obviously make sure you got your backup and it's a copy. And like maybe start with Quark and then add 1 or 2 more things after. So you can kind of like learn things from vanilla. Start vanilla and add a few extra things in. Because if you go into... Yeah, Pacoitus here says, Sectec Ages is a harsh way of teaching you modded. Yeah, like someone's being a troll and like telling you the hardest mod pack you could play by the sounds of it. If you kind of start with what you know and just add little bits to it, that's a really good way to learn some modded stuff. If you go straight into a big mod pack, like it's going to be overwhelming. So you'd want something with like a quest book to guide you through everything, but they're not entirely helpful because modded has this problem where like things aren't intuitive like they are in vanilla, and so like you saw with immersive engineering, there's just all this wacky other gameplay style kind of like fused into the Minecraft game, which is some people's cup of tea and for others not so much, but for me it's certainly not. Yeah, that thing can go over here with those things, yeah, and that can go in there. Right, so we've got our little stuff for the project that we're doing. Now we want to see how much glowstone we got. There it is. Yeah, we only got over 100 from that. Wow, that's really not good. And I believe I just spam it over here, right? Yeah, there you go. Be interesting to see how much lava's stored here, because now we're using a lot of it. That song is a banger, says Maurice. It certainly was. Right, so now, yeah, look at that. Oh, no, there's still some more in the system somewhere. They might be in the pipes. The pipes might store a bunch of lava as well. Ah, we're running low. We are running... I'm not leaving any in reserve here as well for other stuff. Actually, it's probably a good idea. I'm going to leave 10 in reserve, you know. There's going to be something that comes up that I need glowstone for. Okay, so now we need our tools again from here. Give him a little crushing. Bam! And then give him a little sieve in. We want those ender pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done it. 5. Oh, I overcalculated. I should have saved more glowstone, right? Dang, 6. That's good. 4 of those will go towards our next little bit of crafting. Somewhere here we have a store for obsidian, apparently. Is it that? It is. Bearing in mind, doing it the way I'm doing it is quite grindy to get, like, all of this. We'd have to do this every time we want to set up another fort. Which may not be so bad. I mean, we'd want to get the ender pearl bee pretty quick if that's a thing. Okay, so I think this is going to end up being its own room, right? Like we're going to have its own little buzzy bee room. I can't help but feel we should decorate it with some honeycomb blocks, which we can probably get a lot of. Although we don't have a crazy amount of these. I always expect the recipe book to throw these up at you. Actually, we need those. We need that material for making the bee eggs as well. So maybe I don't rush into using that texture. We haven't really unlocked too many building textures to add to this. Maybe the treated wood thing, but that's kind of grindy. So I guess for now, you know, I really want to put some new stuff up there. Dang, I don't even have basic woods. Could dye some planks, but planks are kind of a little uninteresting. Let's check out the Paxel. Actually, let's not, because durability and stuff, right? What is the first mod pack I played in Minecraft? That is a really good question. The Feed the Beast one with Raven's Child and King Happy, that was pretty early on, but I think I might have played 1 or 2 things before that. And like not really gotten along with them. Not sure. Let's plant them all down again. And let's head back into the base. So what I'll do with this is just put down some edges of the room, so to speak. 1, 2, 3. Let's leave like 3. That's actually in line with the teleport bit. Okay. So this will all be walls or something like that at another point, essentially, is the idea. Oh, I made a mistake somewhere here. Or not, there was a 3 in the middle. That would be the mistake. And so this side of the room is slightly bigger than that one. I also might want to move these in a little bit, now that I think about it, because... Oh, I wonder if the Paxel can strip the wood. Oh, it can. Thank goodness. So you sort of start here, you'd be between 2 rooms, and they'd have to be very flat. I think it can work, though. I mean, this area is not going to be a work of art, but it will eventually have a roof on it and stuff, so... We can also walk this way then and have a bunch of things going on over here. In this space. Probably going to dismantle this before long. Right, so now we've got to do a load of technical stuff, and I don't really know where to start. The basic item collector, I guess we kind of want to see if that can go directly on top of the centrifuge. As a little experiment. And this thing will actually accept other items. So there's your test. Now that's going to be set to like 1111. Okay. We will put the power source directly next door. And some of you are going to scream and be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Okay, that is a lava logged block. So now it generates power like that. The power is not being transferred. So it will need to be an additional block away. Oh, I like this Paxel. That's good. I feel like it could do with an enchantment. XPV, that's what we need. So we're going to have that, and then we're going to have a energy cable between the 2, right? We might even use a battery. Does this thing need to face a particular way? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now, when I lava log it, it's good with that. And that gets power. It's also got one of those in it. So we're just figuring out the parameters of like where the blocks can go at the moment and where all the things have to go from one point to another. I do have some other thoughts about getting these pipes down here without them being too obnoxious. I'm sure there are ways. I can think of some ways, actually. Okay. We've got to remember that we're going to get some liquid out of this, and the quantum tank might be the way in which to store it. Let's go ahead, make a bunch of those. I think I can do that. Yeah, and I've still got the stuff that I need. Right. So this quantum tank is apparently infinite storage. Relative Depression says, all of these mods look so complicated, I'm sure everyone will tell me, well, it's really simple actually. I will tell you that it's not. I'll tell you it's really confusing and there's loads of stuff going on. Look at the Prismarine bees. What's going on with those? What are they up to? What are they doing? Are they up to shenanigans? Are they just buzz angry? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Something weird's gone on there. Yeah, that's why we need like bigger areas for them, I think. It's because we're getting funkiness happening. Okay, so let's take some of these coal honeycombs. And look at that, it doesn't actually get power quick enough. Yikes. So I think we might be able to increase the power creation here if we expand the amount of lava around it. Now I don't have my building blocks. Just grab some of those. So to do a simple little experiment, let's take the wood on that side and on that side and add more lava. So it says 13, 4, I think it's going up because there's more lava around it. Okay, it's not producing an excess amount yet. I'm starting to wonder if we should have a power array somewhere and pump the power to this from somewhere else. Actually, no, it's starting to accumulate now. And remember, it won't always be doing that. That being said, is it because this thing isn't doing anything? It's very slowly ticking up. So it looks like it might be a case of this thing ain't even working fast enough. So as far as... what's happened over here? We should have some more... by now we should have some more lava coming back in, surely. Let's check it out. Don't have a very good way of getting over here. Oh, I never put a generator here. I just filled up a chest of cobble. Ha! Well, that cobble served us a long time. A really long time. And I'm glad I checked on that, because this has been a really helpful thing to have over here. Wow, it got rid of that quick, didn't it? So we need to make another cobblestone generator and put it over here. That is a priority of sorts. The music makes it seem very strange thing is going to turn into a giant monster. You're picking up on the vibes, man. Those are the fantasy vibes right there. I seem to remember someone commenting that these corner bits will count as well. It's doing so little though, it's not even an option as something passive. I thought we were just going to sit these nearby all passive and then they would power that. Which might mean that that is a better option down there, because that thing produced quite a bit of power, didn't it? Let's abandon this idea for now then. Oh, that's it, is it? I got all the lava back. So we'll pick these things back up. They're still useful. But maybe not the generator. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I keep thinking it's like Hermitcraft. And I don't have another battery, so let's go make another battery. Those were super cheap if I remember correctly. Yep. Iron, redstone, and clay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just need one of those. There it is, battery. I got a feeling, wasn't the ice like crazy difficult to make if we were going to use this as a power source? I don't really want to go Britannia. Snow? Where do we get snow from, right? Really don't want to do anything Britannia related. And I half been wondering about just like adding in my own... If we go high enough in the sky in an ocean, the water might convert to ice high enough up, and then we would just need Silk Touch. So that would take us down the XP road. Do we have an experience bee? There is a snowball bee, says Winnie. That's cool. That's cool. Snowball Bee. If I remember correctly, we press U, and then we get to see more information about it. Zombie and Snowball. So is it a craftable egg? Ah, but where'd you get your first snowball from? No thanks, Botania, no thanks. So maybe making ice at the top of the world. I might just give myself a B whenever there's a dead end with Botania. What was I going to ask you, chat? So we sussed out that ice we might be able to just make at the top of the world and then craft it. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the command block thing to stop the bees from despawning. Dang it. I might have to do that on stream if we get far enough in. Wait for snow at the top of the world. I've actually put weather into clear mode so it will never snow. But that's an interesting way. You know, that's essentially... I wouldn't mind giving myself just some snowballs to advance that. So let's not worry about that. What was the thing? What was the thing I was going to ask? I've totally forgotten. Oh well. Let's just crack on. So I have to configure this thing to go up and export. Now I believe it will still take power in, right? Yes. And that looks very promising. Right, that is manageable. This thing will actually build up a slow excess. So if we started with that at the bottom of our beehive, right? You see where I'm going with this? Now, we need that on top, not on the sides, to bring in the items. Something on the side can simply take them out, I'm guessing. We will have to pump liquid out as well, so... Then, you know, you got your item cables coming out, going wherever. We'll have liquid ones going to the quantum tank, possibly. Or we might just leave the quantum tank next door to hold the honey. So you're going to need something to extract it. Let's take that and put it here. Item cable. Energy cable, we need a liquid cable. Fluid, it's called fluid. Okay, so we need to put one of these into extraction mode. Extract mode. There it is. Oh, I can see a thing happening at the top there. I think that's probably the liquids coming out, right? No, it's the progress of this, actually. Wow, that's produced a lot of coal quickly. This is why we want to automate this part here. Oh, it really does just store crazy amounts. Well, there you go. So now, every time... Yep, a little bit more goes up every time something comes in here. We could even make that part of an array, but I like the idea of making these modular. It should be said that is ticking up at a rate. I'm not sure if you could run 2 centrifuges off of this. So let's say we just output on all sides, right? Don't need to output down. So I'm going to put another centrifuge here. That's going to fill up. I now need more things for these centrifuges to do. Or jobs, air quotes. So let's take some of these and see where we get with it. Gonna put... What am I doing? That. And then we're looking to see if it's ticking up. Right, so now it ticks down. So that's a sign that basically it's not going to support 2. However, this is on the principle that there's going to be like an infinite amount of stuff for it to do, which it probably won't be. If anything, it might be that this isn't fast enough and we might end up needing to make this faster later on. That's something I haven't thought of. So maybe it is better to do this. I think we're going to go the direction of an array, right? If we do this as an array, then we can put everything into the same tank. and we can scale up our conversion. And keep in mind, whatever goes into here, we then put into our storage system. So let's go grab our item cable. I think an array is probably the better way to go over here. I've already sort of demonstrated this. We need a container of sorts. That'll do. Great. Where's the chest? The one thing that I want. Right. There's actually already a thing here to demonstrate this. So now... yes, all of that goes over there. So that's the way... right, we're going to build an array setup. Peeps, if you ever watched like an episode of Hermitcraft and it's like, hey, I did this thing in my test world and now we're going to go build it, right? This is what it's like. It's like you're spending ages tinkering around with redstone. This is just like redstone right here. We're just sussing it out. So we're going to have like a power cable that runs underneath to get power to the centrifuge. A fluid cable that runs one side to get the fluid out, and then a item cable that runs the other way to get it out. Now the trick is that hang on, if I'm going to do it this way, I could also make the input an array as well as the output, which then harkens back to what we've done over there. I'm sort of going around in a loop. Like this might just be okay for now if we keep doing this then, rather than making them individual if I'm going into an array. Huh. So in which case... that thing is so awkwardly positioned, like... because I want to get a pipe out. I guess I could put everything underground. Let's press that again. So from this spot up here, where we've got all our bees, I'd want to send a pipe down underground, which we can do. If I want to build another array, I guess I could put it here, and then where would the pipe go? Because like there's all this building, there's a bit of space between the floor. So if I keep the same design, up here, then I can pipe the things down somehow, yeah. Not terribly neat, but essentially, if we just continue with what we got here, build another room like this, full of bees, it'll do the same thing. But we do need to make these beehives a little bigger, I think. We have an extra ender pearl, so we can go make another floor of our base. Ah, the ender pearl is here. So this is one of those moments where, like, when you base build, like, if you'd have known about this earlier, it's like you would have done things so much different, but it's hard to, like, see that far ahead. Okay, so white elevator. Now, how do I actually want to do this next little challenge? I think I know... oh, there's some more iron in there. I think I know the way to do this. So, excuse me, burping. I'm going to take this out. First thing's going to be really hard because I've got to place a block. Got it. Whilst holding shift. So how much space do we need below? Also, I don't want to drown, so let's think about this. It doesn't need to be terribly close by. This thing's going to be... I don't even know. I don't think there's too much calculating to do here. So let's say we go down... right, that's 1, 2 from the bottom of that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then next one. Find it hard to believe it's going to need any more than that. Oh, this is terrifying. I turned around and looked and it made me confused. It's like, where am I? Okay, next step is to grab a torch. Or several. Slightly terrifying. Start to build a platform. Dang, it's like a different dimension down here. Are they bees? Like, what are those over there? That's a bee. Are there more bees just floating into the void forever? Dang. Let's put that back down. Nice. Okay. Now I want my wands, which I do have on me. Actually, I don't even know what the floor is going to be like in this next area. I feel like all the decoration stuff is so difficult to work in. We haven't got any more new and interesting blocks, right? By the way, we've had some noises in the ear. Butter Choke's here for 2 months and Goofy Me is here for 2 as well. Thank you so much, peeps. Appreciate it. We got 1,500 peeps tuning in for some modded Minecraft. I hope you're enjoying it. We're going to get stuff done today. I know it's slow, but we're getting there. Terracotta's a nice building block, but that means grinding out the clay, and we just haven't quite got there yet. We're about to, though. When we get some of these in automatically, we're really going to get some more building materials. Okay, so we're going to go down here. I guess we're going to stick with this block because it's easy to create on a large scale. That being said, I dumped all of my cobblestone into a block, so it might not be that easy. Yep, we run out. Let's go get some more cobble. Ah, we got some back. That's good. And I feel like I should probably just have it on the side there, but I don't. Oh, we might have more resources coming through right in front of us. Could build with pumpkins and spruce wood. Yeah, might do some stuff with that. We'll see. We've got some more materials slowly chugging in. If you break the quantum tank, the fluid will remain. Marble is very nice block. Okay, it remains inside. That's good. Cool. Ooh, no. I don't want to do any of that. There we go. So while we build out this area, this is going to be very important. I don't know if that works or not. There you go, it did. What's the space between these? It's 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing it again. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we put them here. Ugh. Two, 3, 4, 5. Don Serret says the bug switching, the mode switching always bugs you. Yeah, it's just one of those things, right? You're just gonna continuously do it by mistake. It's kind of annoying. Only 2 torches left, eh? Definitely need some more of those, actually. This platform needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh, this ain't good, although it's never night time, so get away with that. No coal? What do you mean no coal? We got loads of coal. We've also got loads of torches. And look at this inventory. It's getting into a bit of a mess again. Don't take long. How'd you get to the top floor, says Lars Laser. We got elevators to take us up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. There you go. Did it again. There we go. There we go. Right, so now we are neatly hooked up with an extra floor down the bottom here. And we get to build in it. Now, we're going to have a pipe come down from the ceiling here. As much as I want to make this thing all neat and lovely, I can't help but feel it's going to end up just always being a mess. So item cable, right? We're going to bring these items down here. Here. In fact, it's going to kind of go into our sieving space because there's so little space here. Right, so it's going to go down there. Yeah, I definitely need an inventory clear out now. Just take whatever you got. Okay. Gonna need that back, this back, that thing. Right, this shouldn't be able to pump items anywhere now. It's picked up some of the things that I wanted. And we'll take that as well. I wonder if I can do the over the edge thing. I can, look. Give ourselves a little bit of an advantage here. We're gonna go one more? Yeah, excellent. Oh yeah, I guess we're not doing that anymore for now. Although, one thing we might do is create a filter here for bottles. We'll have to come back to that idea. So now down at this level. Not quite there, are we? So we're going to have that thing come down. That's going to bring in the items that need processing. So this is where we put in our array of these things. So we have the power cable array below, centrifuge, item at the top, thing on the side, and item on the other side. So I'm going to pick these up, and we're going to take them over to the other area. There is some funkiness going on here, isn't there? Let's press F7 as well. Are there any things in here we might need? Not at the moment. Although I will hold on to that beeswax. That's important. Another important block for us is actually this one here, now that I think about it. Because, guess what? Things have got to go back up there. I literally don't have anything else to pillar on, so I'm just going to use the centrifuges. Okay, so item cable. You know, this is where you could maybe argue that I've built this platform a little bit too low down. Yeah, I should really, like, play modded with some of my own rules, like allow world edit, although that probably doesn't work with modded, because I would just love to be like, oh, let's just move this up 5 or 6 blocks, you know? Because now we've got these big long janky cables that are probably going to do not too much more than cause some lag, but hey, it's good. Right, now, so in this array, these cables will go across side to side, and we're only, what's up on coal honeycomb? What? Don't know what that is. Do not know what that is. Okay, so our array of centrifuges goes like this. Nope, not like that. Oh, and it's got things in it. Of course it does. How does it have things in it that I've obviously kept from where I picked it up before? No, no, it didn't. It didn't keep it. They came straight down the items. Ignore me, I'm being a goof. Right, so there are some things that we don't want coming in here, and we're going to have to figure that out later. Right, like all these bottles and stuff we don't actually want. Anyway, the items are coming in. There's not much we can do about it. But it's an example of how this works. On the bottom, we want our energy cables. In this array. They will come over to the side here where we will have some sort of power creation somewhere around here. It will be the power creation that you saw a moment ago, actually. So let's put a battery here and a battery on the other side. Okay, these things need to be configured to export. I'm just going to export on all sides. Save me figuring it out. Okay, now they provide power to all of these. As you can see, they're being powered. They will run out of juice, obviously. Fluid is next. We've only got one fluid cable. Great. That thing. So we'll put power on that side, and fluid storage I'm actually going to put basically back behind here. Or maybe in... Nah. Yeah, definitely behind. Okay, so we need fluid cables, and we probably need some more item cables. Okay, we've got 17 stone. And then we need some redstone. This music's great, by the way, this bit of the song. Love it. There's a really good item distribution mod called Modular Routers. There probably are. There probably are some really cool ways of doing stuff in this game. I'm just working with what I know. Okay, so we got the energy cables. I just made the wrong ones then, didn't I? So, right, brick stairs and iron nuggets. I feel like, yeah, there you go. Where are the brick stairs at? Got any lying around? It's not bricks. I think I must have used them all when we had them before then. We'll do 12. So slow, this thing. There we go. Back over here. There you go. We've got item. Oh, I didn't do the one thing I actually needed, which was fluid. I needed fluid. Oh, just what a goof. What a goof. Fluid cable. Ah, it's the same. Ah. Right. We need to smelt ya. We need to smelt ya. Where can you get smelted, eh? Anywhere? We out of fuel? We're just out of fuel. Do you need to mess around with blood magic to get a whole lot of progress? I don't know. Yeah, there might be other mods in this pack that just jump some of the things that I'm doing, but for me it's like problem solving. It's just fun to get in here and figure some stuff out, right? It's weird how they show you what you can put in the creative tank in JAI, but you can't actually make the creative tank, says MTS. Yeah, well, I guess it shows you every item in the game, right? And you can't do it because you're not in creative mode. But if you were, you then could, I guess. There we go, much better. So I need those bricks. And the ones over here. This is what's slowing me down, and I didn't even need to do this. Just need 2 more bricks. 1, 2, good. Okay, and I think iron nuggets went between these ones, right? Gold nuggets. Just enough. Right, there you go, we managed to make 8. As well as other things I didn't actually need. Right, so this is the middle, and therefore we shall put the quantum tank just back here. What we also need to do is put things in extract mode now that I think about it, so... Extract mode. So now all of the honey should end up in here. Yep, lots of it just went in. And we can expand this array side to side, no issues. Now what we're going to do is grab our item cables. This really is just a little contraption that could sit up there underneath this platform, and yet we're all the way down here. Okay, so now anything that is successfully created inside of here will get moved out, and it is, you know, successfully creating things depending on what items actually come through. So we need an item filter intermediary, and we've got space above us to do that if it gets complicated. So what am I doing now? I am extract mode on this side. That means all these things should now be empty. Yep. And all of those items are now going into... Oh, do we want to do it with those type? We might not want to do it with beecomb, honeycomb, the traditional. It's something to consider. Right, let's drop off items. Bottles as well. We've got to do something for automating the bottles up top. And all of these, actually, we can just... Looks like we've stored a fair few of some of them. I guess they can go into there, right? Wow. I mean, that's just going to make us a lot of iron. We're going to have a lot of stuff just passively coming in now. It's great. How do we filter the other stuff out, though, peeps? Let's see some suggestions. Giving yourself space is always helpful, says Alariziani. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, one of the other things I did want to do was play in a Skyblock in a... like a block world. Like, there was a mod pack that I had this idea of for ages, and then someone did it, which was like, instead of sky block, start inside stone block, you know, start underground. When you dig out space and you're more contained, it feels like it's easier to decorate and have spaces that fit the need. I think Iskall, the way he plays, shows it off quite well, because he often does stuff inside of caves. When you have a cave base, it's really easy to quickly expand an area and have this feeling of being inside something. When you do skyblock, it's really difficult to keep that going. I would have to have done tons of building. Now, if I'd have started in a skyblock area, it's like you'd have been digging out a hole here, so you kind of like have that feeling of the walls. Whereas like right now we don't have that, and it feels really odd. I don't know if I'm making any sense. There is a good pipe mod called @pipes. You can blacklist certain items. Not sure if it's in Skybees or not. Called @pipes. Nope, it's not in the pack. Dude Cass says, what do you like to do in your free time other than work on videos? I like exercising, lots of different types of exercise. And playing guitar and making music. That's kind of it for me. And eating curries. That's my favourite pastime, eating a curry. Input to a drawer controller with drawers and then pipe the honeycombs out to the individual drawers. Y7662, what a great suggestion. That is something I can totally work with. I can totally work with that. But how? Oh, I think I know. I think I know how. So we have an additional slave, right? Not a controller. So if we make a drawer controller, yes, that thing. Okay, so we want two of them, one of those, bit of this, bit of that. Might need some more of that actually. Where we at, homie? Where we at? I don't need these lava buckets anymore, and I don't need those heat generators either. That's I could actually still use them to generate some passive energy, which we might do. We might just chuck it in so it helps. Okay. Totally forgot what I was doing. One of those. That's what we're doing. Need more stone. You can only have one controller, says MTS. We've got two controllers and it works. Drawer controller, excellent. And we actually got drawers right here, right? 2x2s, good. So I understand the concept. We pump into the drawer controller, we take out of the oak drawers. This is where the height thing is actually starting to come in useful now. Let's grab some of those. And possibly some ladders. Have I ever made ladders? It's modded Minecraft and I'm... Well, that is rude. Rude! Rude, by the way, we had a noise in the air. Lettuce Head, 619. Thank you for 2 months of support, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh. Well, that is just wrong. Scaffolding, peeps are saying. That's a better choice, really, isn't it? A better choice. Oh, that requires string. There we go, right. Shouldn't need more than that. Probably going to need a torch now I think about it. Did I get one? Yeah, I got 3. Cool. So, somewhere up there, we are going to have to build a thing. Dang it, I know it's trying to be... That's weird, I didn't... It can do that then, it can place it at the bottom. I know it's trying to be helpful, but I'm literally trying to not do that. Oh, it did it again. That is so weird. Okay, that's a modded thing. So when it comes down here, we're going to have a gap and then a drawer. Oh, wow, that dropped some items on the way out. Why is it placing it there? The items are in the pipe. That's kind of like an interesting concept. Okay. Let's try again. Draw controller here. Okay, so I want to break that one too. Yes, this will work just fine. And now things are inside of it. This can be expanded sideways and it will suit the array down below just nice, so that's cool. Now we want to be able to lock these, so we need a locker key. Wrong side. And I guess we want to control what goes into where. So the things that we don't want going elsewhere are almost in this one. Let's grab that. And we'll go one there. Oh, one of those. There we go. Now if I lock that, they always go in there. And then I just need my item cables. We will set this thing up on extract mode. Got it. And it will go over there. And what else we can do here now, actually, is maybe make this a tiny bit cleaner by having it go up here. Dang, it's so awkward, that. It did it again! Oh, it pops up right as I click. Cool. Still want one there. But maybe not actually on that one, because we're going to do it like this. Yeah, okay. So now we put them in extract. Oh, you can see it working its magic immediately. Disable mode, right? Now what we've got to do is destroy that. Destroy this. Can I? Yep. Good stuff. Pick up all these items. That's an important part. So now, anything that goes into the sides goes into the array. If we take... Yeah, there's going to be stuff stuck in here from before that we don't actually want in here. Okay, this part of the music is awesome. Just saying. Oh, we already had some scaffold somewhere. It looks like it's set up now. Yes! How sweet is that? 0% full. Nice. Really nice. Now, we're running out of power over here big time, so these things are going to run out of power soon as well. Ah, look at this. Okay, I wish I had that scaffolding still. We've got a couple more noises in the air. Armoured Monkeys here for 33 months. All the frees. Thanks, X. Looking forward to seeing the VOD from the Monumental server. I am enjoying playing there. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Awesome, dude. Glad to know you're enjoying what they've got. They've got an amazing server, right? I don't see the scaffolding. I do not see the scaffolding. But it definitely went in the system. There it is. It's hidden behind a torch. Yeah, thanks again, my dude. Toguro Joe's here for 29 months. And wait, what? You can't be serious. It's here for 12 months. A whole year. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. In it goes, out it goes. In it goes, out it goes. Now, I think some of this stuff is like getting queued up in the pipes. Oh, it's not actually... Yeah, I guess it's immediately disappearing, so it doesn't all go in. Right, now that's queued up, so obviously there's like a backlog of work. Power is apparently still good. So now every time we craft a centrifuge, we get to add it to this array. But we've got to sort out the power situation first. So, peeps, what do you think? Did we do a good job? I think that is a finished system that complements our original system. I thought we were going to rebuild some of these up here. And we still need to do some work with it, but there you go. Now we are automating... Bar this over here, we are automating it, you know. So we've got to rebuild this. And this thing I'm pretty sure can like be put into a pattern. Oh, did you see that? I made that mistake before and I was like, I'm going to give myself that one off. Because that's just cruel really, isn't it? Just cruel. We'll have that back. My world, my rules. Shut up. Yeah, so this might not be the optimal layout. In fact, this might need to come one block higher. Again, imagine you could reshuffle things, like this platform could be lower or something. The cables will probably want to pump into the top. And then we have this array of these things down the bottom here. The reason, though, that I say you might want to do it like that is because if I put the next thermogenic thing here, it then shares the blocks, so it becomes efficient. I think that's probably the way we're going to end up doing it. Right, it's exporting on all sides, so I believe all the juice is just coming over here to these machines. Now, that means we've got a passive income properly done of various things, like iron. So 136. Coal should be ticking up, 396. You can see now that we are making some serious progress. Also, everything here can go in the system because we got more expanded storage. Serious progress, my friends. Right. These are some valuable tools we got right here. What about that? It's tidy up time, basically, I'm thinking. But maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. Just chuck that around the corner. Right. Rightio then. What's next? We've got the command block thing with the B to do. And we got the power thing to do. I guess we want to make ice, which we make up in the sky. I'm going to refer to the wiki here for a moment. The Minecraft wiki. Wait, what did it just do? Okay, wait, that's... Did the Minecraft wiki change? The Minecraft wiki's changed. That's not right. Oh! Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it looks like the Minecraft wiki's been hijacked by Minecraft Archive. What? Okay, hang on peeps. I can't get to the original Minecraft wiki. Oh my god, it's been changed. I don't know how I feel about that. The original wiki was awesome. Oh no. It's now Minecraft Archive, which is... What? Peeps, y'all gotta go see this. It's changed to, like, this Gamepedia thing. That is not good, because this does not look to be the same standards as the Minecraft wiki right here. What's going on there? I mean, the articles could be the same, but they're kind of bloated with all this other... Dang. Yep, chat's seeing it as well, yeah. Like, the original Minecraft wiki is not there right now. The page on ice, I can't really tell if it's the same or not because it just looks so different. But it might have all the same information. I'm going to search the word height. No, height. So at what height does snow, ice, water turn into ice, right? Is that even mentioned here? Oh, this is definitely worse than the wiki. There's like a lack of information. Might have to use the old Wayback Machine to go on the original wiki now. Dang, that sucks. That's really lame. It really looks like it doesn't have as much information as the other one would. Oh, I would also need Silk Touch to pick it up, which is a reminder. And there really does appear to be no mention of what height water turns into ice, or even biomes, to be fair. It mentions that some biomes do it. It says water in Arctic biomes will occasionally freeze. That's true, but there's also height, right? I'm not imagining things, peeps, right? There's also height. $120 ice generators. Peeps are saying over 128. I mean, we could try it, but it could be a colossal waste of time at the same time. Also, if I use scaffolding to go up, right, I can't click on it to create another block, because we saw what happened when I tried to do that a minute ago. Really don't fancy doing these mods. I mean, I did the Astral Sorcery one. I just remember it being like, alright, so you do a bunch of this and you do a bunch of that. It's not like Redstone or whatever. It's just like complicated walking through crafting stuff. Enchantment table for Silk Touch. Yeah, but we've got to get XP, right? So there's multiple steps here. That's what we got to figure out. So, like, are there ways of getting experience bottles, or bottle of enchanting? Oh, it's craftable. Well, what kind of book? Any book? For a second there, I thought, you know, maybe there's something to that. So trading is a way. What about liquid XP, right? Experience. See, we do have some gas tiers. Now, I find this interesting because if that comes from sugar with experience, how much do you get? Use sugar on an experience pylon. Oh. Because there might be like a bit of a loop here, depending on how much you get. Like, once you got one of those, does that mean I can generate it out of another material? Like blaze rods. These are all things that are a little inaccessible. Rotted flesh, I think we get that from our bees. This Silic mod has been something we've interacted with a fair bit in our series. Peeps are saying mob farm. I've said it so many times, I don't want to build a mob farm. Like, I just don't want to do stuff right now in this playthrough. Maybe in a different one I would, but I kind of came into this like, I want to do this bees thing, and I don't want to do the same old modded stuff over and over again, like making the mob farm, because it's super overpowered in modded, because you can go down to the bottom of the world, no work involved. You got these things to automatically pick up items. Like, it's just a something out of nothing machine, which is what technically most modded is. But yeah, anyway, this thing I've interacted with before, right? So that will be a bit of work. The vines mean growing a jungle tree, and the fire charge is doable. So with a bit of work we can get that. The nether brick is doable. Now it collects nearby XP from me, the player. I can put that in there, and then apparently we might be able to get some of this. So I think we'll just investigate that. Furnace XP farm, says A Villa. Not a bad idea, because now we're getting infinite coal from the bees, and then probably something we could smelt, like sand. In fact, we need to keep our eye on these, right? We definitely got more coal in the system, but I dumped some in. We had 136 iron, we now got 209. The system is working. The system is working. We're trying to figure out how we can legitimately get some more packed ice, though. So I guess priority number one. Can anyone confirm in chat if it will, in a deep ocean biome, freeze above a certain height? I could go into another world and do a test, but that might be like a bit slow. Let's get a couple of buckets. Smelt cactus, the most XP. Yeah, we could have fun with that. We really could. We could just do some things in a wacky way, you know, just for the fun of it. Peeps are saying ice beat. We can't get the ice beat. You've got to think through the tech tree, right? We can't get the ice beat just willy-nilly. Right, I do not want to put that much into this, but... Recipe. Yep, there we go. More than enough. Right, now, all back in there. So, you know, it doesn't really matter where I build this, but I kind of want it out of the... Oh, do you know what? I could use the elevators and have it technically a part of the... Wandering Trader was here? That's amazing. I think the dude died. Now, I'm gonna put this thing sort of somewhere around here, right? What height did we start at? Like 70? So a whole stack and a bit. Turetoga says, download the knowledge book, as all things you need to know of Minecraft. I'm not just going to download any old thing, especially if it's got like ads built into it, but if you want to tell me what it says. I have been looking at chat, people say it will, but no one's saying what height. I'm definitely going to go above 128, which I have just done, so maybe this actually here is fine for a test. Oh, I don't have an elytra! Dang it! I keep forgetting that I don't have an elytra. Oh, peeps. Peeps, did you invest? Did you invest? Did you invest? You could have made some huge returns. Huge returns. Everything was going so well. You know, the dirt was falling. People thought that there wouldn't be another one. Oh, I'm a big head now. I'm a big head. Jeez. Big head B. Big head B over here. Yeah, I was thinking about using the elevator blocks. They're actually expensive, so doing it this way is probably fine. Playing modded the vanilla way, says Mockingbird. It's the way I like to play it. It's the way I like to play it. Stonks go brrrr. Those derp stonks are going up. Here's the really annoying bit that I just remembered happens. Oh, okay, no. I managed to put a block up here. Good. That means that I can build a platform. I should have brought my thing, right? My wands. Dang it, I really should have brought my wand. And I guess actually we need an edge, so I can still jump on top of this thing. Now the bigger I build this, the better the experiment is. Dang, skyblocks always end up looking like this, just a load of old jank. Right, we'll go out one more in that direction. No, not that way. Oh, Lucaro says water freezes when it rains. Do we have to wait for the rain for it to freeze? Oh my goodness me, that is not good because it does not rain in this world. Fill up! All the water must fill up. There we go. Right, if it freezes or not, we'll come back and find out in a bit. Actually, I'll wait here for a moment. It's probably not going to freeze. No one said rain. No one said anything about rain. In an Arctic fire. It's like there's all these people going, yeah, you can do it, yeah, you can do it. And then as soon as you build it, it's like, no, it needs rain. No, you need to do it in a different biome. Jeez. Jeez. Backseat gaming. Well, anyway. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It shows you a little icon. The other thing I wanted to do was something with the bees. Impatient streamer, says the Emp Katagalula. I'm not impatient. I'm not impatient. I'm happily plugging along, doing our thing here. We got like literally nothing done in this stream. Like watching paint dry, says Rebecca, literally. Assume craft an ICB, says JMB. We've been through this. We need ice before we can craft an ICB. Need to get some snowballs. Okay. So, anyway, I wanted to make a command, like... I really shouldn't do it this way, but I can kind of run through the logic. It would be... Actually, I think it's now a data merge command. Actually, I'm definitely not going to do this, like, run this command. I'm going to have to run it by someone. So, entity type equals B, obviously. Here's the thing. What is the bees mod called? Because it... Oh, there are lists. That's good. We might need a B-list file. Okay. Is it called more bees? I forgot what it was called. Resourceful bees, thank you. Ah, so first of all I need a list of all the bees in the game. So it would be hashtag... Let's actually just take the whole of that, right? No, is that how it works? Let me run through it again. It's hashtag... It doesn't have anything on the end. So I think it would be hashtag resourceful bees. And then you just have like all as the name of the file. So all bees. So then it would be able to target any entity that's in that mod. That might be another way to do it. Actually, no, I don't think you can target per mod because it's vanilla this. Anyway, then you would need a tag to be on it, which is not here. I thought I could use name, but there's a way you put a tag on it. I think actually it is inside of the brackets of that. So you'd say tag 1 or like, yeah, just call it 1. So you're looking for any entity in that list with tag 1, except you would say without, because you put the tag on after. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. I'm definitely going to have to run this by someone, without a doubt. Okay, actually that's the end of that. Then you put in the data to merge. Only one entity is allowed. Yeah, okay, so at the beginning we'll put in a limit. 1. Right, now that's correct. So I would create a list, which means a data pack. If they don't have tag 1, what you're going to do is... Okay, now I don't know what comes after that then. MBT, that should be... Oh, there you go, it's like that. So then you give it tag 1, but you also give it persistence required 1. I'm going to double check how that's spelt. That's the tool that I need. My brain is fried, says Ace Lukey. I'll run you through it in a second. I've almost finished writing it. It's definitely not going to be correct, but the idea is there. So on this page, persistence. No, it's not on there. Persistence required. What's it called if it's not called persistence required? Does anyone know? By the way, we're getting no ice. What does data merge do, says Toto. It actually does what it says. It merges data into the entity. Apparently an ICB just needs a bucket of water. Really? How did I miss that? I thought it needed a snowball. Persistence. Oh, I might have spelt incorrectly. I'm just not finding the tag. Or maybe if I... Persistence. Let me expand this. There's no... When you summon an entity, right, like a bee, okay, actually, no, maybe now I'll find it. Persistence required, got it. Persistence required, I've spelled it correctly. Also, if I set it to true, 1B is the preferred way to tag it. I don't know why they do that. Okay, let's run through this. I'm not going to use it now, but I'm going to save it. So, right, you are merging with an entity. Okay, so you've got to specify what entity you want. That's the blue text. You can only do one at once, so you've got limit. We're going to any entity from a resourceful bees list that I will create. That'll have all the resourceful bees in. And then it will look for MBT that doesn't have tag 1. So it finds one of these without tag 1. It will give it tag 1 and persistence required. It will then never find that one again, so it makes it efficient. So yeah, we'll have that running on a clock. Right, then let me go put that into a note and I'll pass it on to someone after. Cool. Alright. Let's head down. 1B means true in binary. Oh, okay. Because you can usually do 1 or true, but they like to do 1B. And I'm always like, why that? That looks quite easier than I expected, although it looks more tricky than programming course I'm teaching, says Snixy. You're teaching the programming course. I mean, the command stuff is quite straightforward. It's like very sort of friendly idea of what do you call it? Anyway, right, IceBee. No, what? Craft the IceBee, they said. Who told me I could craft an IceBee? It don't even exist. Icy bee. Oh, jeez, I'm a derp. Oh, I gotta press the button again. It's all my fault. I thought chat was trolling. Oh, jeez. Oh wait, the egg. Oh, all this time, what have I done? What have I done? All this time. Now this time we don't have to breed them, which is cool. Let's go get a couple more buckets. And let's go craft us some icy bees. It almost sounds like we're going to craft some interballistic missiles, or whatever they're called, ICBs, right? Let's craft some missiles. It's Minecraft, it's friendly. It's for the family. Okay. Oh, what happened there? I actually want to make another 4, right? Like, because I can. I think. Yeah, let's definitely make 8. We'll do 8 in one go and make a top level thing, because that's the way it should all be done. How do we make a top level apiary though? Intercontinental ballistic missile. Intercontinental bee missile. Oh, there's the joke. There's the real joke. Right, we'll bring these back. Nice. Nice work. 8 of those. Ready to go. So, we need to make one of them. Which means we need to make some beehives. We'll start off with some beehives. Like, we don't have a lot, so we'll make a lot. In fact, can I just make a stack? Like, let's think long term here, okay? What are you telling me? Let's go make some more wood. EMP, electrical magnetic pollen. Brilliant. All the weapon jokes. All the weapon jokes. What's the grenade then, eh? The Beenado. Sounds like a tornado. Okay, anyway. Enough goofiness. I think you need somewhere around 8,000 honeycombs and honey blocks to make the tier 4 apiary. Really? Wow. I mean, that's interesting. That sounds crazy. Alright. So we need that many more of them. Oh. How about just a bee nest, you know? Well, it's not even called a bee nest, is it? It's a beehive, yo. Beehive, man. There we go. Dang. There we go. All 64. Right. Now we want to make that, which means we've got to make this. Grass. Right. Time to farm grass. Like stupid amounts. Now I'm wondering if there's a way to automate this. Maybe I should just make what we need for now. Yeah. I'm gonna wuss out and just make what we need for now. That'll do. Thanks. We only need one. Actually. Beeswax block, and then some other type of block, so... let's make it a beeswax. Actually, I feel like I missed a step there. Uses? Yeah, that'll be the one. Ah, there's a thing. So, all of my honeycombs are going straight into the area down below. They might be backing up because we ain't got the resources, which appears to be true. So, that's done us a favour, but something to consider for the future. There it is. Then we need 4 of those. Yes, tier 3, which supports 8. What a great idea. Now I'm going to do that. Clear out a whole load of nonsense. We're going to need another chest over here, aren't we? I think we're starting to get like a thing where we've got loads of junk here. Anyway, I'll sort it out another time. Let's go ahead and drop off all of this. Because what we need is that and this and that. Oh, we also need to find out what it likes to sit on top of. I bet ya it's not going to be good news. Oh, it's good news. No, wait, that's breeding. Okay, flour. It likes dirt, it likes flour. Let's go get it what it wants. There's the poppy. There's the dirt block. Up we go. Can you really upgrade your chest? It's really cheap, says JZ Winkles. We can't forget our roots, man. We can't forget where we came from in this game, you know. It all started with a tree. I refuse to go for these fancy iron chests that I've been hearing about, you know. No, I like the old Minecraft chest. Let's go ahead and grab some glass. That's what we need. In fact, I've probably got so much in here I could like build a whole glass block out of it, but whatever. Whatever, bruv. Can I like... Ugh! Oh, did it wrong. I did it wrong. I can't actually jump up there unless I get another block. And if I break it, it'll end up in the wrong place because of the item picker upper thing, which is annoying. Okay, so like that, bam, and then this thing, connected pane. Connected pane in the bum. That's what it is. Is that the last one? Nope. Ready for some magic, peeps? We've also got to make sure there's a tool in there. There is. Ready for some magic, are ya? Magic was happened. Yes. We will now have ice going into our system. What's funny is that we've run out of juice. So, oh, actually, this thing's probably running terribly slow, isn't it? Maybe so slow it doesn't actually do anything. But we need to make packed ice from the ice that we get from the things, and yeah. It might be a bit tricky to get this next bit done, but we'll figure out a way. Maybe I'll have to do some of this stuff first, right? Which apparently I can still do because I've got some sand honeycomb here. Anyway, all is good in the hood, right? We got a plan for the next one now. We can continue our work. Yes, we can. My friends, that is the end of the live stream. I hope you've been entertained. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and shared. I appreciate your support. Hope you were entertained, enjoyed the stream. Thank you to all of my Patreons as well. I won't be live later today, but Ren Diggity Dog will be live, and some of us hermits will be joining him in his base for another one of those proximity streams. If you like the last one, you'll probably enjoy that. Anyway, hit the follow button, hit the raid button. We're going to raid Pearl today, and I'll see you all later. Take care, peeps. Bye-bye.